Stop it. Get some help.
Hey guys, how's it going? CoderMan here. On today's video, I'm going to be dealing with the M3 battery again. This seems to be quite the saga, and this one's pretty stupid, but I'm going to go ahead and get it solved. I apologize in advance for the audio. I'm just on my cell phone, real quick video. I want it to be informative, not cinematic or anything like that. So let's get right into it. Well, as you can tell from the title, I am in the process of trying to get the M3 started, and that's where the battery is, which, you know, if you guys have seen my other videos, it sits in the trunk. But of course, you shouldn't jump it from there because you can see there's actually a computer sitting on top of it, and I'm guessing it'd probably blow it up. So if you go to the front of the car, you'll actually see that there's a post here on the passenger side. I have the negative on there already. And then you'll see that there's this positive post here underneath this cap. And that's how you would trickle charge the car or jump it. Of course, if you're trickle charging it, you could hook it up to the battery, but it really depends on your setup and what you want to do. So fortunately for me, I have the winter daily with the awesome Easton baseball bat mod to hold up the hood because the struts are gone, so we're gonna have to buy some new ones of that. But yeah, so basically car sat for about 2 weeks. I'm not exactly sure why it died so fast. I know that I did replace the battery. I didn't need to coat it, but there's a slight chance that I do need to coat it, and that's something I'm gonna have to look at. So I might have to update that other video. But let's go ahead and get this going and see if we can get the M3 running again. And then I'll also let you guys hear the exhaust now that it's been fixed. Well, I don't think I have to tell you that it was a success. I only had myself, so I couldn't film it. But let me go ahead and get an exhaust clip now that the exhaust is finally open again. So this is now the IP exhaust with a stock midsection valved open. I don't have the valve on me, so I can't close it. And here's the exhaust at operating temperature. It gets a little deeper and a lot less smoke. Well, water vapor. But let me go ahead and finish this up and give you my thoughts. One thing I was thinking when I was putting the car back in the garage is the key fob, which, you know, I mean, you guys have seen it before. I have comfort access, which means I can open the car with just, you know, touching the strip, and then I don't need the actual key fob to start the car. Or excuse me, I don't need the key to start the car. So I was actually doing a little bit of reading, and it turns out that if this here is close to your car, it could potentially be talking to it continuously. And over the course of 3 weeks, it could have actually drawn the battery down enough that, you know, all of the, you know, obviously on this car, but all the instrument cluster and everything was working, but the car just wouldn't start. So I'm gonna go ahead and move this to the other side of the house and see if that might be it. You know, but either way, I'm gonna be ordering a C-Tech, you know, battery tender, just because, you know, why kill the battery? And I'll of course keep an eye on it for those that are convinced I've killed my battery by not coating it. I did the research. I'm not an idiot. I've had a bunch of people message me. It's the exact same amp, it's the exact same model, exact same everything. The car is smart enough to relearn it, and I stand behind that from the research that I had done and actually spoke with some people as well. You know, but if it turns out that I am wrong, I'll be the first to tell you, because I want people to know, you know, the actual things that are happening, not just the, you know, romanticized version. But anyways, don't need to drone on too much about the battery. I'll do a proper video on this car at some point. You know, it's not, you know, I mean, it's just a daily, right? It's just a winter daily. It's a great car, has carbon fiber, which I guess is actually really cool. And one thing that's kind of neat is, if you're familiar with the Acuras, you know, there's a head unit here usually, and it has these knobs like right here and right here to control the radio. And when you take out that radio, there's an indent. So what my buddy Matt over at Luxury Details did is he actually molded these and wrapped them in like a silver trim, almost like a dark gray trim, you know, so that you can't see the holes. So it looks factory. I'm super thrilled with what he did. And then of course I also had him add XM radio because, I mean, why not? Need to have it. So that's all I have for this video. I'm gonna get back to regular uploads. I had mentioned on Instagram there's a lot going on in our foster life, and in fact there is. I'll leave a link over to the other channel. You can learn a little bit more about that. And as always, appreciate the continued support. We're almost at 2,000 subscribers. I think that's, you know, friggin' awesome. Please subscribe if you're new here. Like this video, comment if you have any questions on the M3, and I'll catch you in the next one.